I am Marky, your cosmetic mechanic. Folks, I try to bring you cool stuff here on the internet, some great high quality stuff starring me and my talented friends. But unfortunately, the internet always finds a way to censor it. So, the previous episode of Wasteland Wednesday did get a copyright strike. It got flagged and removed by Instagram. But here it is presented on YouTube poorly through screen cap and pixelation. Latest episode, episode 90-ish of Wasteland Wednesday with the children of Aesir. Enjoy. Episode with misinformation of the WCC, the Wasteland Communications Corp. You will find lots of great stuff like writing for the paper. You can write for the paper. That's a great thing. It's a little more advanced, but something you can definitely do. And delivering mail, which is a great mission to do if it's your first year. Deliver some mail, make some friends, see some people, walk around, look for people. Another great thing everybody can do, of course, is bounty hunt. Bounty hunt and mail. Bounty hunt and mail is almost the same thing, except you just give people mail. You don't. The bounty hunt, you have to enter combat with somebody if you are bounty hunting. We love those hearts. Thank you very much. If you are interested, here comes a cross plug. I know a lot of you have subscribed to Marky Makeup YouTube channel. Get ready if you like. I think there's a lot of crossover. If you like Halloween Horror Nights, there is. I did get a press preview night pass for Halloween Horror Nights up at Universal Studios Hollywood. So it is very exciting to, we're going to be able to vlog it. We're going to vlog the park. We're going to vlog all the crazy things that happen up at Universal Studios. A little preview. If you are like me and you like Halloween, tune in to Marky Makeup YouTube channel. The video should be out next Wednesday. When do I go for preview night? I believe it is next Tuesday. I will go for preview night. We are very excited to have a preview of Halloween Horror Nights. Just got lucky. Just got lucky. Shoot your shot, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So the Marky Makeup YouTube channel will have a vlog preview of Halloween Horror Nights, which I think is awesome because I love Halloween Horror Nights. Da 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 da. We're gonna do a way. So I know I got a lot of. This is the time of year where oh look, sideways. No,
Oh,
the other way. There you go. Let's see.
We have to do vertical.
we're professional.
Our guests have arrived.
Hi.
Oh, we have to go farther back. We have a whole scaffolding tripod here.
Hello.
Folks, if you have never visited the Children of Aesir camp, it is really big. We're going to get to the bottom of how many tribes are in that camp. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to tell you, folks are looking pretty good right here. We got Kristen on one side, Max on the other, 3-day. They're going to get all framed up. They're sitting on custom Nuka-Cola bar seats, I can see. I hope
Look at that.
you have let the paint dry on it this time.
We can't see you.
Oh, fine. It's fine.
Squeeze in together there. Cuddle up.
Pretend we like each other.
There we
It's
go.
fine.
That's better.
Pretend you like each other, please.
Elaborate, whatever. But I'll do a whole tour of the camp later. It's all set up in the backyard right now.
Welcome to Wasteland Wednesday.
Thanks.
Tell us who you are.
Who are you?
I'm Rad Max of COA, Children of Aesir, and we'll be in Undertown this year. First time in the city.
Who's the
And
person next to you?
AKA 3-day. Hi.
What's going on? A 3-day? How did you get your name?
It's 3 days of a secret. So our first Wasteland, like every first Wasteland, right? You have your name find you, which is nice. So ours started off as a joke. Had like big on the campfire, And I was talking to Short Fuse about, oh my God, it's a 3-day potato. Who would want to
That's
eat
your
that?
name now.
Should I?
Forever.
Someone should have that name. And he's like, that should be your name. And as every Wasteland name, it just sticks.
My name's terrible pun.
Tell us exactly what your tribe is. Is it a group of people or what was it?
It's all friends and family, basically. Right now it's just 8 of us, and 6 of us all live under the same house. So it's 3 couples, and we have most of the tribe that are all roommates anyways. So we built the longhouse this year in the backyard instead of doing it every weekend, trying to meet up. It's been nice to have the whole setup, throughout the summer so we can build upon it every day after work.
You formed like a commune.
Basically,
yes,
yeah.
basically. We all discovered Wasteland together. We all went during our first year in 2017, and we surprisingly didn't kill each other because, being a tribe can be really hard.
And most of us were good friends from a local comic book shop I actually met her at, and all of our best friends nowadays. So we're already a tight community through the comic book shop, and then we all were like, hey, you going to Wasteland this year? We're like, yeah, let's do it.
What year? A lot of people may or may not have put this together that, Max, you're the war boy that I painted that year that always seems to resurface. What year was that, though?
2017.
So that was your first year?
That was our first year.
Wow, you looked really good for your first year. Sheesh. That was pretty badass.
Yeah. We've been for a couple years before going, and I think we wanted to go in 2016. We just didn't have the tribe together, and then that's when we met up with our friends. We were like, we need to finally pull the trigger on this and do it. Yeah.
Nobody ever says they wish they went 1 year less. So
after our first year, we're like, we're never not going again, which was pretty much a lifetime commitment after that, except for COVID and all that. But yeah, we're back.
You always have great outfits, and sometimes I used to scroll through your Instagram and I'd be like, is this a picture from a movie? And I'm like, no, he made this shit. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, thanks, man.
I'm like, you're gonna be kidding me. So folks, if you go to Radmax, you'll see all kinds of, shout out some of the other non-Wasteland things you've done. I remember the Mandalorians, which were amazing.
Oh yeah, we just did Star Wars Celebration this year, so me and her and another friend banged out some Mandos earlier this year, and of course they did Wasteland theme, Fallout, Marvel. Yeah.
I had zero appreciation for your Nick Valentine until I played Fallout 4, which wasn't until very much later on. But then I saw that and I was like, oh shit, I'm terrified now.
Nice. Yeah, that one unfortunately is retired. That was 3 hours us two applying all the makeup on my face the time I wore it. So that only happened a couple of times before I got sick of it.
We were naive then. We had no idea what we were doing.
Yeah, I didn't bother sculpting a mask or anything. It was just one time thing each time. So it took a while, but the pictures are good, and I'm glad I got pictures when I did. So.
The pictures are terrifying. They're very scary.
Yeah. People asking, is that a mask? Is that something you bought or is it modified? I'm like, no, this was built each time I wore it.
This is my face. Yeah.
This is my face. This face is my ID. What was the makeup made out of then? What was it? Cotton latex? What was it?
Latex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just like dabbing on more liquid latex.
Yeah, tissue paper, and then all this makeup on top of that, and then add the prosthetics, piece on the neck. Yeah, it was sweaty, and I couldn't move my face. My eyes stretched back all day.
You lost a lot of eyebrows that day.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to put Vaseline on them first.
We didn't know. Now we know. We didn't know you at the time. Yeah, that was the problem.
Anyways, tell us about, I always ask this question and I think I know your answer, but tell us about one of your favorite memories at Wasteland.
I guess, proposing to you at the
Okay,
main gate.
that was not mine. Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I can't beat that one.
I did Fury Road Max, of course, and then I scrambled to get her Furiosa done before Wasteland, so I could propose for Max Furiosa.
So I had no idea. He made it seem like a mission the whole time. So we had to meet at the gate at 5 p.m. on Friday of that year for a mission.
A mission.
And we were telling all of our friends, and I'm just like,
oh,
yeah.
Everybody else was in on it. We just had to keep her busy and naive, and
Which is not
we're gonna
hard.
do a lore mission. It's gonna be a big standoff. You got to look your best. You need I think they were trying to do Thunderdome at the time, and we're like, no, don't do the training. Like, get her over here, get that metal arm on her, and get her at the main gate, because we had to strategize everything where everyone met up, and it didn't look like everyone was standing around for it, so completely caught her off guard.
I think I blacked out when he got on one knee because I forgot everything.
We had Humongous escort me and failed the mission, and then I had Mazwan, and he had me by the knee. Oh, Max, hot, before mission. Bosh, gotta think of something else. Threw me to my knees. My best man, Short Fuse, he'll be in the video. Get him over here.
Maybe a cameo if you're lucky.
He had a ring in a box, and I actually made a ring out of a 50 cal
Oh,
bullet.
which I'm actually wearing right now.
You do have it.
Look at that.
Show to the camera.
Oh my god. There's another one.
Oh boy, you decided to hang on to it, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
I actually measured her hand in her sleep to get it right.
Very sweet.
Yeah. Not creepy at all.
Sneaky, sneaky. I do fondly remember that. I remember corralling a lot of the photography team for that as well. Behind the scenes, unbeknownst to you kids.
Oh, thank you.
It was a good time. That's my favorite memory. That's great.
Wow, you said
What's your second favorite one then?
My second favorite one, I don't know. Just seeing our tribe get together every year. I guess it's not a memory, but just improving every single year is always really great. We have a tea party that we throw every year, and it's invite only. And to get an invite, you have to seek one of us out and get a special spoon.
that's this year's spoon, which is
Oh,
like
and you
sport.
got your spoon with the poem
And we got
that Salt painstakingly wrote by herself and put together.
these are the previous year's spoons. So it is invite only, and you do have to work for an invite, as she's painstakingly put these together, and
Each one is unique this year.
Yeah, they're 100% handmade, and she does 200 of them, and they take a long time to make.
Folks can see this little hand stampy business.
Yeah,
Yep.
the scroll
Yeah.
and all that, and what you get in return is, a whole fancy British style tea party with little crumpets and sandwiches and cookies and dessert. So it's, pinkies up.
Just because it's the Wasteland doesn't mean you
being-
can't be bougie.
And it's nice
Ooh,
to get out of the
Wait.
sun and nice refreshing snacks and stuff.
I remember you had like 3 big tea jugs. I remember trying each one, and I was like, I was having such a good time, and I couldn't stop laughing. And I thought, wait, are these caffeinated? Like, how am I getting? How am I getting so hyper off like
Yeah,
every
those are-
flavor tea? I was like,
She puts that together, and then her husband Dylan Flask, he runs our bar, so they serve up all the drinks.
That's her sun tea that she makes during Wasteland, and it's recipe by her. So she's doing a whole tea room cafe thing this year. So we're really excited. It's just making what we did before, which was great, even better. So that's what my favorite memory is. It's
Yeah.
just learning from what we've done
And
in the
then
past.
just people freaking out over, little teacups and sandwiches, which is something you don't expect at Wasteland. You expect to be all dirty, but we do the opposite and do fancy.
They were little middle finger cookies too, as I remember, because I remember
Oh, yeah.
taking a picture of them, and I thought I thought it was so funny. It's just so wasteland, but cute.
Yeah.
No, we got it. Yep.
We've become somewhat famous for that as a tribe for throwing that on. But yeah, look out
What?
for it, and we'll have a pocket full we can barter for.
Yeah, you got to work for the spoon. They're not for free.
And they are not +1 this year, so if you want it, they're one to one. So if you want your friend to come, they also have to barter for a spoon.
Folks, they're breaking in the barter. The prices have gone up. Get ready.
Don't you
Bring your
know?
A game, y'all.
Yeah.
Apocalyptic.
Bring your A game barter for the tea party. I had an interesting flashback today as I was thinking about our time together. When did you serve the lumpia?
Oh, so we usually do it
We do it
the first. Last time we did it the first day, which was Wednesday.
Yeah, we're sticking to Tuesday night early arrival, just friends for that.
Oh,
Open up.
is that when you did it before?
I think before.
Yeah, we did last.
Yeah.
That's why I couldn't figure out what day it was, because it was day 0.
Yeah.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just lumpia, which is Filipino egg rolls that we basically assembly line roll by hand
and then
here.
Freeze, and then we take them all down to fry that way.
It's a good treat for everyone in early access because we know the people that go there early work. I mean, everyone works hard at Wasteland, but to have Wasteland ready on day 0 is a lot of work.
Oh yeah,
so
it's
like
a
treat for
celebration that we're done and we're ready to party the next day.
Continue the party, really.
I remember, this is what I thought of today, was that you had just sheets and sheets and like I don't know what, 50 on the grill at a time, like these waves and waves and waves
of the tiny rolls. We pack a whole Orca cooler or Yeti cooler of the freeze, just the freezer packs, but I think we're gonna do more this year.
It's nonstop
if we can fit them.
And so there was like 5 left in this wave. And I was like, oh boy, I am so full, but I'll help finish these. And then a whole other wave hit the stove, and I thought, oh no, I was like, I thought I helped finish, but no, there's more. Just kept coming. It was a good time.
Glad you liked it.
Oh, I absolutely like it. We're neighbors this year, so get ready. What's it like to be you're going to be in the city for the first time. What do you think?
It's going to be intense. We've definitely grown.
Is that a camping joke?
It's
in
Longhouse. It's been a long time coming.
But yeah, I think we're ready for it. We probably could have been ready last time, but we just didn't feel mentally ready. But since we've rebuilt the Longhouse and dialed a lot of things in theme wise, and I think we have the motivation to pull it off.
Tell us about, people will have in the past or will again walk into your camp. What should they expect? What's the vibe?
Well, our main theme is, Children of Aesir, which is kind of Viking aesthetic, and we're from Northern California, so we call it the Gray North because of the fog. So I did the original character costume instead of doing Max, so we all it's not as tight as other tribes as far as, uniformity of aesthetic, but try to keep it Viking themed somewhat.
We've all, each one of us are inspired by, a Norse god or goddess, and just kind of, with the individuality, just kind of enhancing each of our personalities. And with Wasteland, you're just your best self, right? You're being who you would love to be 100%. So that's what's really great about our camp.
And the Viking thing, it was all, basically apocalyptic, hunting, gathering. You have a tribe. Everyone has a job. You have your own lore. And, having the different gods is basically, we found maybe a book in the apocalypse, and we decided to just follow this afterwards. And, that guides the tribe, basically.
And then there's the Fallout corner.
Yeah, and I've built a lot of Fallout shit this year, much to my tribe mates' dismay of breaking the
Oh,
the theme.
oh my God.
But it's just
Uh,
aesthetic and background. So we are a Fallout themed tribe, much like the Children of Adam in the Far Harbor DLC. They were religious zealots that also followed a god or deity. So who's to say why can't there be a Viking themed tribe in Fallout? So we do consider ourselves within the Mad Max and Fallout universe of things that could potentially happen. So having the Nuka stuff and all the other Fallout themed things, totally breaking our theme.
Just inspired by the barter and the aesthetic of the game, and just combining both things is really great.
Yeah, do it tastefully. I make too much Nuka stuff, but I got the giant fridge and tape behind us. Like, all right, no more red. Got to focus on stuff.
if you have, nice furniture that takes up too much space, you just bring it over to the cockpit. I mean, just saying. What do you have missions? Will you have missions this year? I remember we had to check our guns at the door the last time. Is that still a thing? I don't remember why I had to do that.
So hard to get people's guns back, and as much as we wanted to be role play, people are like, "Where's my gun?" And I'm like, "I have no idea."
This is your gun now.
This is your gun. Go. Because we had other tribes do that. We're like, "Oh, this is really immersive. This feels cool," but it's just too much to take people's stuff in. But whatever.
But missions. This one that not good friend. I tried Short Fuse. Those two, and Short Fuse is around. They came up with a bunch of missions. Like, there's pages on pages. Magic.
Thank you.
It's movie magic. Yeah. It just appeared.
I like a stagehand. I like that.
Basically, a lot of Fallout themed. All of them are named after a Fallout achievement or Mad Max game, and they're easy stuff of just either barter missions, or we have one theft mission, which is go steal a steering wheel, which is Fury Road themed.
Security.
We'll hire.
We'll need security
extra
for our
hands.
tea party.
We'll teach you to lockpick, because that is part of the theft mission. You won't just be stealing a steering wheel. You have to pick a lock and not get caught and not make the chain make noise at the same time. So that's to be decided on where that's going to be placed. Obviously not in our camp. You'll be returning it. But yeah, the theft thing, which is very obviously a stealable item. Don't steal any other people's shit, obviously.
We got lots of work.
We have Cube, which is Viking Chess, which is going to be outside the longhouse but still shaded. It's basically a big, 20 by 10-foot yard.
I think we played Cube with you last time.
Yeah, where it's the little 4x4s and you throw the wooden dowels underhand. Our other tribe mate, Salt, she made light up ones.
Handmade.
So hand-carved, wooden, has the Viking runes. It's all light up, so that can be played at night in the dark. It's basically throwing wooden dowel at a 4x4 post, about a foot long, and you knock them over. So you just go back and forth, and then it's kind of like pool also, where you have to hit the center one last, like the 8-ball. But what else do we have? We got assassination missions, we have the gun for hires, and we have odd jobs, which is like if you want to be an FNG for a day, which is a fucking new guy, and we'll just put you to work. If we need something and you ask for work, we'll find something for you to do, and we'll pay good Coyote Canyon dollars for it.
We got lots of money. We can't say how, but we have lots of money.
Yeah, I saved up, and I've done some gambling. So, yeah, everything we paid out in Coyote Canyon dollars. Oh, I also have a Nick Valentine mission of detective work. If we have some ongoing lore and role play, then, the old synth can't be at Wasteland.
He's flashing the bills. He has money.
Yeah,
That sounds like a lot of missions.
Yeah, I'll have those posted up in the tribe, and they're all pretty open-ended for any of our tribe mates to come up with something for them to pertain to. But yeah.
Do you have a tower?
We do have a tower.
Oh God.
I guess I could do the tour.
Do it.
Wait, why do you have a tower?
Okay, it's been, well, obviously, to be a lead slinger from the Mad Max game, the snipers. But in 2018, we had a tower it was just like a Costco pallet rack that was our gateway, and you could get on top of it. It was super sketch, and it was just a platform. There was no guardrail. It was just some wooden platform 10 feet tall, and it was kind of cool. We got on it once. We're like, okay, that wasn't too fun. It also was a pain in the ass to climb, and only 2 people could stand up there, and it was really rickety, and we did not trust it at all. But since we rebuilt the longhouse with redwood 4x4, before we used 2x4s and like carports, and that barely stood the wind of 2019. We had a lot of stuff break, so doing the redwood 4x4s made it structurally strong enough to do a second story basically. And I welded a big steel platform and guardrail and all that. So it's got a ladder, it's safe, and yeah. And we're in the city, we should be able to see the stage and Thunderdome from the tower and have a good view of everything going on. So it's been in my bucket list for years to have an elevated platform of some sort, and we finally made it happen.
It's for protection. So keep things safe.
Yeah, and you feel cool.
Keep an eye on people. Yeah.
During the tea party, we might have security just pace back and forth with the sniper rifle, and I refitted my rifle with an actual scope, so we'll actually be able to, survey the waste.
I may have an interesting, clever thing that has to do with your tower.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I can't
cool.
wait. I can't wait.
What else? Did you make any new costumes this year or no? Just new
No,
camp stuff?
And then my utility belt, I try to make it more, or less a cosplay and more utilitarian for Wasteland. I got rid of some useful shit that I just had on me for looks. I'm going to be wearing this for 5 days straight. I need it to work, so I did like cap pouches and things like I have my knife here instead for barbecues and stuff instead of being
practical.
I used to have pouches way back here I couldn't access where I had missions and other caps and stuff, so it wasn't very practical. So I redid a lot of it just to be comfortable instead of for show, but it still looks cool. You do anything?
No.
Oh. Hey, beach left. We'll
yes, I have a few things. Yes.
Yeah.
Just leveling up the longhouse for sure.
I wonder how, I can't in my brain picture how our 2 camps are going to be together. Because I think ours is going to go sideways and yours is going to go inwards, right?
Yes, we are along this way, but because we have our unthemed area and then the cube, it basically ends up a square. Thanks, sir. Here. Next caps for your.
Oh boy, look at your production even has catering. That's real fancy over there.
You too can have this if you go to COA.
we glamp it up.
So take us around. Let's see it. What do you got? You want to give us a tour?
Do it.
I'm so excited. Everybody always does this show from their bedrooms like me, but you guys got everything set up.
I turn this around.
Look at this, you guys. Oh, look, the ground. Oh, here we go.
There's the fridge. The banners are obviously going to be placed elsewhere. Got the armory. I welded the steel door on that one. Got our other radio. Got the fridge, which serves as our vault, but I got the record player in here, and we'll have some real Fallout music playing. And then going to, basically, I'll step back to the front door. So there's the front door. There's the barter booth, where you can walk up to the street and, here's our guns and stuff. There's Short Fuse.
What are you buying?
Peddling his wares.
Oh, no, he's stuck. It looks like he's stuck in there, like he can never leave.
There's my war room tent. That's kind of like a VIP area. I used to sleep in that, but we turned it into a hangout room. There's Kitsune on the tower. I'll head up there in a minute. Yeah, we got the Viking style doors that we can close, fortify. And then if you want to barter some more, come around the corner and we have our second barter booth, and we'll have items in the barrels I'll put lights in there so you can see it at night. Don't show them that. And we'll have guns hanging up on the rack.
Customization as well.
Yeah, customization station. If you have a gun that's not wastelanded out, we will, bring stuff we can customize for you. Got a shit ton of solar lights everywhere. Here's our VIP room. And if you come around to the door, got our little secret thing. Yeah, play some poker in here. I got lights, I got the cooler, do secret meetings. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Hold on.
I like the sound of secret meetings. Oh, look at the light comes on.
Yeah, we all got it on remotes. It's everything solar powered. Yeah. Here's Kitsune at the bar.
Yes, bar, yes.
Yes, get drinks here.
Bar.
Wonderful.
What?
Love it.
What?
Oh my goodness.
I can't hear you. What? I can't hear you. Okay, so here's the back of the longhouse. We'll have our tables with the tea party and stuff. There's our Viking style thrones. You can probably tell which one's mine. And there's the old barter booth we're gonna serve food out of. Yeah. I'll take you up to the tower. I did a yellow ladder like the Mad Max game of everything is yellow you can use and touch in the game. And obviously invite only. I don't want anybody up here unless they're specifically invited for safety.
It took me a long time to figure out that everything yellow in Mad Max you could touch, but that's okay. I'm not. Oh.
Yeah, nice to lord over people. Yeah, but this is all steel welded, bolted to the 4x4 framing, so it's not going anywhere. And then it's all camo netting, so the wind will just pass through it. And yeah, the yard's a mess right now. We look like white trash with all the crafting going on.
I won't judge you. Somebody has asked, how long does it take to set up at Wasteland? You only have 3 days. Am I incorrect in saying that?
Yeah, we'll be there Sunday for... we will be there Sunday for early arrival, and then we should be ready by Wednesday. Hopefully. We will be.
We'll be ready by Monday.
We'll try.
Oh, that's...
Here, take the phone.
If you get there very early on Sunday, maybe you could be ready on Monday. Oh boy, I'm getting passed around. This is like musical chairs. Oh no, did we lose them? Oh no, we're like in the woods. This isn't exciting. It's not up to... Oh my goodness, hello! This is wild. I've never seen an entire tribe set up.
Yeah, that's only...
No secrets.
It's a third of it right now. I mean, this is the main part, but we have other structures and shade and stuff going off to either side. So
we should be having a... basically, the longhouse is about 50% right now.
Sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, I'm Short Fuse. I'm the Jarl because I'm the most obnoxious and the loudest.
Because the loudest.
Because I'm the loudest. The longhouse is at half capacity right now, but within the next, what do you think? Like, sometime between now and Wasteland, we're gonna have a strong introduction video. Hopefully, fingers crossed. But you know how it goes on the wire leading up to.
think of the opening scene of Patch where it does the introduction of everybody.
Introductions. We want to give a show of the Longhouse, really, especially for those who don't get to see it, because I mean, Wasteland's crazy. You miss a lot of stuff, right? So we want to hype everybody up because we're back.
It's a sneak peek.
It's been 2 years and we're fucking back, baby.
I have a funny story about Short Fuse here. Marky painted. Marky is not big in the GUN department, which is just my aesthetic. but I did paint a 99-cent store squirt gun once, and you were very excited about it. And I thought, well, I'll just spray paint, glue, and dirt. And you said, oh, if you have one, come to this thing at such and such a time and at such and such a place. And it was the Banishment of Grimm, and that's how I ended up there. It was because you invited me, just
You were there.
completely out of the
Right.
blue. I was
There.
there.
In that, if I remember correctly, because that standoff was it was pretty much us and the Dukes against
Everybody
Wasteland.
else.
Everybody, yeah.
Is actually that we are joining Undertown. So we're joining the people that we held guns in their faces in that standoff. Yeah. I mean,
Ironic.
That's the reality of it, is we got paid handsomely for that. So you pay us enough and we'll hold guns in anybody's faces.
We're still mercenaries when it comes down to it.
Yeah.
You gotta bridge your lore a little bit. Figure out how you ended up on the other side.
They got money.
We do.
We followed the money. That's pretty much it. There's nothing any deeper than that. Yeah.
Undertown is sketchy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 When we joined Undertown because one, they pay the best, and two, they're a sovereign nation, so we get to operate under a sovereign nation outside of all of the other Wasteland lore rules, and no taxes, which is a huge thing for me.
Is that why it's called Undertown? Because it's under a sovereign nation?
Uh-huh. You can see yourself out. Also, good to see you, Marky. I miss you. I can't wait to see you.
Yay.
How's your duck?
Which one?
Oh.
The little one?
I don't know. How many ducks are there?
We have many.
We have a
There's
bunch
a
of
lot.
ducks, but the little one is good. It still only has one working leg. So, yeah.
The rest got mauled by
Raccoons and foxes
Yeah.
and the like. That's why we were actually babying that duck, because it was the last of its siblings. And so, okay. So we were, we've been babying that little duck. If anybody who saw the picture of me with a duck, and my wife has been taking care of it so that we can raise it up to grow up and then join the others, because it was the last of its kind. It's one-legged, and we kind of think that it's a mimic and it ate its siblings.
Like the Thing.
Yeah.
Wow, this is like a strange. This is like a Pixar movie, but now it's gotten creepy.
It's like an R-rated Pixar movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
I wouldn't know
What are you folks looking forward to this year at Wasteland? Just being there, it sounds like.
I mean, hosting stuff bigger than and better than ever. Just being part of the city, which we're part of the event at this point, putting on a show for other people. So
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, just coming back and
3 years.
especially compared to the last time we were there, coming back hard, like coming back with something that people are going to remember.
yeah.
You know, with a campsite people are going to know, with games people are going to play, with events and memories that people are going to have. Being that kind of, which is what happened for us our first year.
Is we had Undertown and other city people basically give us missions and give us that role play experience where our minds were blown our first year. We're like, this is basically like playing Fallout. You get to do missions, you get to do all the role play, and even like the unintentional role play moments where people still stay in character. Like, that blew our minds, and we want to be able to give that back this year to first years and just have that genuine experience that is going to last with them.
To do a shout out, it was the Dukes and the Skullduggers that gave us that experience of literally even just walking into somebody's camp or walking into the Mushroom Cloud Lounge and having the Baron announce us out loud on our first year when he had met us the day before.
To rise from his throne and say, the children of Aesir.
Yes, exactly. and to make us feel like we were special in our first year. That's something that we want to give to others, because it was the feeling that we got that day and that year that made us set into being like, we're here for this. And so we want others to feel like that. And so that's kind of our goal, is to make everybody feel like they're welcome, they're going to have a great fucking time, and there's always something to do.
You, for better or for worse, you guys are going to be our neighbors. So if we're a little too loud, just too bad.
Yeah, we got a couple.
That's
It'll be
fine.
fine.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I think we're ready
You,
for choice.
We're gonna be driving old shark bike a little crazy.
Mm-hmm.
you guys are going to be right next to Thunderdome. Are you ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We're signed up.
He signed up.
You better sign up.
I guess I'll sign
I mean,
up.
regardless, sign up, and then you can decide if you want to do it there or not. It's better to sign up and not do it than to not sign up at all. So just, yeah, it's good to have that. You decide.
That was fantastic advice.
Yeah.
Everyone's got to do it once.
Even the last 2 years, I've signed up, and then I never got around to it, but I did it once in 2017. But it's always nice to just have that capability of doing it because you have to sign up first. So
Right. Go to the training. They
Yeah.
talk to you, and then if you don't make it, you don't make it. But if you do, it's going to be worth it.
yeah, because you
Yeah.
can't sign up there. You have to do it online first. So
From my experience, I've never done Thunderdome, but I'll tell you right off the bat, like climbing that fucking thing and being able to watch him and our other tribe mate like fight. That if you don't sign up, climb the thing and watch. It's an experience.
yeah, it's a lot more fun than watching, Beyond Thunderdome, which they didn't really know what they were doing in that movie. So
Yeah.
it's a lot more intense. Even though it's foam bats, we were throwing fists at some point. So
No, you didn't. No,
little
it's not
bit.
allowed. No, it was all the foam bats. It was all the foam bats. There's no fist throwing in Thunderdome.
That is solid advice. Do you have any other advice for any first years? Throw it out there.
What? What? Oh.
Huh?
Go everywhere. Just walk around, check out each and every tribe, and just be open to new experiences and new people, and you'll find something awesome.
Talk to people. Yeah.
yeah,
Just talk
get
to
out
people, especially in the city. I mean, the reality is that if you're in the city, you have something to offer, right? So go in and go tribe to tribe. Something there at the tribe that you don't like, and we've had that experience. I've had that experience. This isn't really for me. Hop to the next tribe. See if they got missions. The interesting part about Wasteland is that there's a lot of people who go because it's a festival. There's a lot of people who go because there's concerts. There's a lot of people who go because of the LARP. And the reality is, and I always tell people this because we have friends who want to go, and they go, well, I don't know if I could LARP. And it's like, well, what is LARPing in the Wasteland, right? It's just
be
you
yourself.
in the apocalypse.
You're your own character. You don't have to play a character.
You don't have to pretend to be something else. It's just you at the end of the world. So go and get involved in the LARP, and don't be shy to do it.
Yeah, like our Wasteland outfits, I don't call it a cosplay because I'm not cosplaying anything. This is my outfit. This is my clothes I'm going to be wearing in the apocalypse. So this is just me.
Honestly, I wish I could wear it every day.
Yeah.
So just go and be you, and if somebody pulls a gun, pull your gun. If somebody starts to do a little like mission thing, get involved in it. Don't be afraid to, because we're all just there to have fun no matter what reason we're there for. And nobody ever shames anybody, We've had people who have role played and people weren't really into the role play, and you can tell, and so you just kind of back out and go do something else. But no matter what, everybody at Wasteland from the years that we've gone knows that everyone's there to have a good time. So just do what you got to do to have a good time, as long as you're not fucking up other people's good time.
Yeah.
Oh, and go to the bathroom at 2 a.m. If you go to the I swear to God,
What?
if you go to the bathroom at 2 a.m., look up, especially because there's no moon this year.
Oh,
It's
yes.
the most surreal experience to see all the stars.
You actually get to see them
fucking wild.
because there's no city
It's
lights
the
nearby.
most beautiful thing to do when you're fucking drunk.
Unless
At
you
2 in the morning. It's just
Yeah.
look up.
we lay on our tailgate and just watch the stars for a little bit before going to bed, which is pretty
Adorable.
Yeah.
Adorable.
But unless you live out in the country and you get the stars anyway, but we're in the city, so we get it.
So do that.
Oh, old Maki, I forget that stars are even a thing.
Yeah.
Last time we did have the full moon, and it messed with my head so much that I went for a walk, and I could see the ground was blue and my shadow was black. It was like, oh, it was so strange. It was such a weird thing for my brain. I don't know.
You got the full moon crazies? That they
I don't know.
say
It was just like I just couldn't process it in my head.
That is interesting. That'd be really interesting.
What
I guess
other?
the other be the flashlight, since there's no full moon this year.
Yeah.
You will. That flashlight is a solid thing
Oh, and point
to.
them down,
Or
because nobody wants a light in their eyes while they're drunk trying to go take a leak.
or going off of night vision too. Natural eye night vision. They don't want light fucking that up.
Yeah.
Or do the red filter. Some of the military angle flashlights come with little red discs that you put on for a filter, which doesn't break your night vision.
I think mine came with 3 little filters.
Yeah, so like the yellow and
Yeah, something.
and they're in theme. You don't have to do anything to them. They're already military surplus, and you can clip it onto your vest.
Tell us if you are bounty hunting, Max? I think I saw your bounty hunt poster.
What? Nobody knows what you're talking about.
No,
He doesn't have a bounty hunt poster.
Who is this Max?
Yeah.
Where is it?
Catch me if you
But actually, on the note of bounty hunting,
I'm not going to be doing any bounty hunting. I might passively, but I'm going to put my poster out there, and it's got a pretty high reward. So
it's a lot of work to get to.
there's a lot of prerequisires.
It's not going to be a simple one.
No.
It's like college.
You've got to be dedicated to get his bounty. Like our first year, we were there. A lot of people go and they decide to start a mission, and then you get wrapped up in the partying and having a good time. But we actually went pretty headstrong on the missions like our first year, and people were shocked at how many we completed, because we were like, yeah, we're here for this.
Some pretty hard
missions.
ones that we were fully devoted to the role play of, like, we did a theft mission where he literally crawled through the sand to grab a totem, and I was in a wheel well of our friend's big truck with binoculars,
like
scoping
keeping
out
watch.
for him.
Yeah. So it's his bounty is going to be good. It's going to pay out well, but like it's not going to be easy. You better come prepared and you better come armed. But the other thing that we're offering actually is information or help with bounties too. So not a couple of things actually. If we know enough people that we can probably get information if somebody's looking for someone and they don't know how to find them, so they can come see us. And we can ask around. We can see about contacts.
And we know a lot of familiar faces.
We know a lot of familiar faces. And on top of that, we also we were going to talk to Critical Bigs. We might have mentioned this already, but because of Coob, and a lot of people when they meet their bounty, they don't know what to do. Flip a coin, Rochambeau, because a lot of things is the Rochambeau for each gun that you have on you. There's a gun for gun thing. If you guys end up in a draw or something like that, come play Coob.
And settle it over a match.
Challenge them to Coob, and we have that going. So you could come and go, hey, we got a bounty to settle. Yeah, absolutely. We'll teach you how to play, and we'll show you.
Play for what, like 15, 20 minutes?
It's literally a 15, 20-minute game. Yeah. It's not a long thing.
And you get to know the person that you're hunting, and maybe make a new friend while doing it, and you get to basically do a bar game. But
absolutely, yeah. So we offer that as a way, kind of a outside of the norm way to challenge people. You have any discrepancies, challenge them to Coob and tell them, come meet me at the COA or walk with me to COA and we'll go play Coob. And you can both learn a new game and then challenge each other.
In case anybody is wondering exactly how hard it is going to be to capture Max, I have already been collateral damage in this process because I used certain terminology on your Facebook post, and I'm currently in jail.
Wait, what?
What? What happened?
What?
What did you comment?
We didn't see it.
I guess.
You didn't see it. No, Zuckerberg took care of that. So
I don't even remember. You're gonna have to message me after this.
I used the letters KILL, and that's a wrap.
Really?
Wow.
Ah,
They got
Oh
you
my
in there.
God.
oh, that's
Well,
lame.
I'm serving a 3-day sentence. Oh,
They got you locked up.
That's my full name. 3 days.
3 days sentence. If anybody wants to know how hard it is going to be to capture Max,
basically you have to do probably the hardest missions I have on my mission board. You have to find me first. I mean, you already know where I camped through this video. It's not on the bounty poster, but you have to find me twice. Normally with bounty hunting, you do the missions on the flyer or the bounty poster. You do the missions first, and then you come attack the person. You're going to have to find me first, get the mission briefing, complete the missions, and then to kill me, you have to find me, basically dead to rights, outgun me, outman me.
And it's not just him. It's all of us.
Yeah. It's,
I mean, I had a couple of guys show up for my bounty one year, and they walked into my camp thinking the 2 was enough. And before I was even done with my sentence,
they weren't even a step through the door, and I had a shotgun on them from my barter booth.
We had about 4 people on them, guns. They were dead to rights.
Yeah, and then they got all pissy. They were like,
they were pretty mad.
People don't know how to play this game. And,
and it was like
we're role playing.
Yeah.
You're fucking dead.
So like we're gun dealers. We make and sell guns.
Yeah.
We have a shit ton of guns. We have an armory. We've got grenades. We've got bombs. So
also, don't try to capture somebody when they're at their home base, where they're going to have their entire tribe and neighbors pulling guns on you.
Exactly.
After them. So
you got to catch them outside, and that's the second thing. They do the missions. They want the second reward. They need to find you outside.
Yes.
Dead to rights, and dead to rights means dead to rights. Outgunned, outmanned.
Yeah, and we'll pause the game and count how many guns each person has. Rochambeau for them. We'll do melee weapons. We'll count it up, and make sure it's a fair, you got me kind of thing.
And I have a grenade launcher.
Yeah.
So you better hope I'm not there.
Packing at least 3 guns.
Because I'll kill him.
I have a gun.
Kill him.
I have a gun.
If things are going bad,
this is my.
If things are going bad, you just let me know, because I got one of these too. So.
He pulled out the baseball grenade.
Mm-hmm.
Marky's got your back.
We're ready to play.
Ball.
So if people want to play, they got to come ready to play.
Play ball.
Mm-hmm.
I am very excited. Undertown has never looked better. It is all stars this year in Undertown. Everybody is an A+ tribe. I'm very excited to have you guys as neighbors. Anything else you got? Anything else you got to tell us, to share with us?
I think we got it all.
I think that's a lot of it. Honestly, if you're just walking by and you want a place to hang out in the Nuka Lounge, I mean, Max put a lot of work in that Nuka Lounge, and it looks fucking beautiful. And you guys want to hang out, have a drink, tea, water, beer.
Barter. We got, little trinkets to barter. We have high-end, really customized guns and stuff.
Just come hang out.
Yeah.
Yeah, come chat, come talk, come meet people.
I'm going to take a lot of selfies with the Nuka-Cola stuff.
Yeah, and we don't have a time that we're gonna shut down. It's mostly gonna be like, all right, we're done with this shit. We're gonna go party, probably in the later evening. But during the day, there will always be someone in the camp. So even if you're just looking for some shade and you want to hang out and chat, like, where our doors will be open.
That's pretty much the same deal for the cockpit. We are generally open until about midnight, and then it's our turn to go party.
Yeah, that's how it is. Or
very
end up here. So
that's fair too. Yeah, it could. It definitely could.
Oh, we have.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, unfortunately, not going to come. Next.
Okay.
Oh, I am very excited. I'm glad we got a cameo from Short Fuse. This is amazing. It's the whole tribe. I got a whole tour and everything. Oh, you guys are doing it right. I am very excited. Everything looks fantastic. I'm very inspired. I got a couple new ideas just sitting here, but we'll see what happens. And I cannot wait for Lumpia.
Yay!
Cool.
Alrighty, thank you guys. Children of Aesir. Hey, I'm the Cosmetic Mechanic. Thanks for stopping by the YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, and until the next video, I'm off to search for dry land.